Hi everyone, here is a quick tutorial on how to embed your Bitmoji Classroom into Schoology. So I've built my Bitmoji Classroom. One thing you want to make sure, especially when you're putting this into Schoology, because of the way we're doing it, you want to make sure your classroom is only one slide, because then it prevents students from kind of going through what essentially is an actual presentation. So now that I've got my Bitmoji Classroom ready to go, I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to publish to web. This allows me to get the embed code, which is what we need into Schoology. So this is available to anybody that is on the internet. Could it be searched? Sure. But we all know there's so many things on the internet that it's probably going to be very difficult for somebody to find it. With that being said, though, you don't want to have any student sensitive information on there. So once you hit publish on here, mine's already published. So this button, rather than saying stop publishing, it would say publish. I'm going to go over here to embed. And it actually doesn't matter here because I only have one slide. It's not like it's going to auto advance because there's nothing to advance. So I click into the actual embed code, which is right here. I just click once and it highlights everything. And then it gives me a little note that says I can do Control-C on my keyboard to copy it. Then I'm going to go into my Schoology Classroom. I actually already have my page, but we're going to pretend I don't have that now. I click on Add Materials, and I add a page. What that will do is that I'm essentially adding a page of information and things to my Schoology page. So here I would do a welcome, because for me, I'd want my Bitmoji page to be right at the very top. It's kind of that one-stop shop for my kids in terms of information and whatnot. Then the body, I can put a lot of different things. But for my Bitmoji Classroom, I'm going to click on the Insert Content button, and then I'm going to click on Image and Media. And then once I'm in here, I'm going to click on From the Web, and then I'm going to switch the type to Media. And that allows me to insert the embed code. So in the text box, I'm going to do Control-V, or you can do a right-click paste, and then I insert media. Now I'm going to get this yellow box. You're never going to see the content in there when you're in this editing mode. Now it looks a little big because I have to swap side to side. So I'm going to click on that yellow box to get my little circles to resize it. My kind of rule of thumb is that I don't want my box any bigger than this text box. So I can make it a little bit bigger, but that's about it. I can delete this space. There's always a space at the very top, or I can put in information. The last thing I want to make sure that I do specifically for Bitmoji Classroom is that I turn the inline page on. So this button right now says display on a new page. I'm going to click on it and it'll say display inline. So what that will do, I'm actually going to flip it off so you guys can see the difference. When I create it, my first Bitmoji Classroom, my original Bitmoji Classroom, this one right here, this is viewed inline. If I don't click that button, it's going to be viewed like this. It opens up in a completely new page. So yes, it still works, but it kind of defeats that purpose, especially for our parents and students, as that one-stop shop, the very first thing that they see. If you've got any questions, reach out to any of your coaches. Have a great one, guys.